It is time to make a lot of people mad. It's time to discuss top 10 title fight songs ever. Before I get into the video though, please like and subscribe. That would help me out a bunch. Also, if you've clicked on this video and you're like, who the hell is this guy to discuss and I guess talk about what the top 10 title fight songs in existence are, I'm literally just a music person that talks about music, so it's not really that serious. This is my opinion. That's pretty much it. So don't get too mad, but if I do get you mad, oh well. And if I make you happy, hell yeah. I actually made this video a while ago, not on YouTube or anything like that, but a TikTok, and this was a long time ago. So things have changed since then, and I mean a lot of things have changed, except a few of my picks, but we'll get into that right now. I'll do honorable mentions after the top 10. At number 10, I have the song off of their Hyperview album, Backwards Charm. And whenever I say that title of the song, Backwards Charm, I used to call it Barack for the longest time or whatever the heck. And, you know, it's Backwards Charm. I didn't know that until I watched a live session or a live concert of Title Fight. And they said that before they played the song. And I was like, oh my goodness, why have I not put that together? I am very slow. And I think it's funny every time I say that, a lot of people in the comments are like, that's how you say that song name? That makes a lot more sense than Barack. And right off the bat, number 10, that might be a little bit disrespectful for some people, but to me, I think that's a very sweet spot. I used to have it higher because I would listen to the song all the time, and I feel like it just flows very beautifully. It's right off the bat, instantly hits you in the face with this cool breeze of wind, I guess, and it's so catchy. It's Hyperview, you know, so Hyperview has that shoegaze influenced and very different if you compare it to Title Fight's first few albums. So yeah, this is the only song from Hyperview on this top 10 songs list. I don't think any other song gets on here, and that's just my opinion, not a fact, but that's just how I feel. Moving on to song number 9 on my top 10 Title Fight songs list. I'm talking about the song In Between off of Floral Green. You can argue that this song should be higher. You could argue that this song should be lower. I know there's some people or anybody that listens to Title Fight that's really into them either loves this song or hates it because, I don't know, man. A lot of different opinions on this song, but in my point of view, it has to be in this top 10 list. I have it at number 9. I would have it higher, but I feel like there's such better tunes in Title Fight's discography and everything they've ever created. There's more energy in different songs, and this one is kind of like Backwards Charm, where it's a little bit more chill, it's a lot more melody filled, and I'm one that loves melody, so this is one of their most streamed songs, at least on Spotify, that I know of. And yeah, very popular for a very good reason. This song freaking beautiful. It's very smooth. You can introduce a person to Title Fight with this song and they would totally understand their energy and totally understand the whole vibe of this band. I feel like it's a good Title Fight beginner type of song to listen to. At number 8, I have the song Western Haikus off their album, The Last Thing You Forget. A freaking beautiful banger, and I love how Ned Russin on this song kind of showcases more of his singing ability, melody singing ability, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I kind of wish he would perform like that in Title Fight when they were around a little bit more, because I think he's an underrated singer. Most of the time when you're listening to Ned Russin in Title Fight, he is screaming a lot and he's showing that emotion. He's just that pillar for Title Fight. Every now and then, he would showcase some vocal ability, and I'm just like, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. And the way he chooses his melodies is so fun. It's so catchy, and Title Fight in general is catchy. They know how to write melodies, freaking choruses, all this stuff, guitar riffs, undeniable. And it's just one of those songs where I'm like, oh my god, dude, this is so emo. It's so 2009, and that's when this album was released, so it makes a lot of sense. It makes so much sense, man. And I wish they had more songs like this, but you know, they grew into a different kind of band as years went on. So hell yeah, Western Haikus. At number 7, we are entering some classic Title Fight song territory, and I'm talking about the song Safe in Your Skin. I feel like I don't have to say too much about this song because everybody knows how beautifully staggering this song is, so I'll try to keep it short and sweet. No, I want to talk about it a little bit. Since I'm on TikTok and all that stuff, I feel like this song gets popular and becomes a popular song every couple months or every 6 months, I want to say. It's like people forget about it, then they remember it, and they're like, oh my God. And then they're like, let's make a slowed reverb version of this song, and it just hits even more. It's so simple, and I feel like that's the beauty in it. Things don't really have to be so complicated. Some things are just so simple and slowed down and in your face, and that's what this song is. I feel like the best thing about Title Fight is their riff creating, because there's so many moments within most of their riffs where I'm just like, how do you even come up with that? I know I'm not a crazy freaking musician in music history or anything like that, but these guys just have it whenever they're making a riff, and then the chorus and the melody and their lyrics just follows through, and it's like, I can't believe this band existed. At this point, Title Fight hasn't been around for a while now, and it just feels like they're a myth. And every time you listen to the music, I guess it's not a myth because the music's there, but every time you listen to it, you're like, my goodness, there's no way this band was this good. And oh no, just stop playing. Time to move on though. Let's move on to number 6 on my top 10 list. And again, classic Title Fight territory. Head in the Ceiling Fan at number 6. I don't know why I want to be that guy that wants to pick the most obscure song in Title Fight's discography, but I'm not going to be that guy because we're talking about some of the best songs and the best songs in their catalog. And I feel like it would be a disservice to leave out Head in the Ceiling Fan. It is an absolute classic leading up to the freaking, not beat drop, but the guitar. It's one of their most popular songs, if not the most popular song that they have out. And for good reason as well. Everybody loves the melody. Everybody loves everything about this song. I don't even have to say anything. I'm actually going to keep it pretty short. Goated song. Forever influential. Beauty. Okay, let's move on. At number 5. I could have put this in the top 3, but I got it at number 5. I put No One Stays at the Top Forever. Again, off their album, The Last Thing You Forget. Bro, the freaking slow motion buildup to this destruction is utterly ridiculous. I love this song so much. The first time I heard it, I couldn't believe what I was listening to. I was like fairly new to listening to Title Fight, and I would always hear about, the Head in the Ceiling Fans. I would hear about In Between. I would hear about some Hyperview stuff, but I would never hear about this song. And I was like, why is this song not more popular? But I found out that within the Title Fight fandom that this is one of the songs that people go to whenever they talk about that OG Title Fight music. And I'm just like, good, because I want everybody to freaking speak about this song a lot more because they're so good at creating that feeling. And this song, when I watched it, they performed it live, and I was just like, I can't believe this freaking band has the crowd at the palm of their hands right here, and they have everybody right here. That's enough of that, though. Let's go to number 4, and I'm talking about the song Where Am I? ? An utter beauty of a song. That riff, right from the freaking start, probably the best or my favorite Title Fight riff ever in existence. It's so fun to play. It's so fun to hear. It never gets boring. The lyrics, everything about this song, the energy, it's fast-paced, it's lovey-dovey, it's amazing. That's all I got to say about that song. Because I don't know, it's everybody knows. So, and if you don't know, just listen to it. And you'll understand right from the get go. Number 3, I didn't have this song on my top 10 list the last time I made this type of video, and I don't understand why I didn't. I didn't have it on here whatsoever, and now it's at number 3. Time has really made me understand more and fall in love with this song. And I'm talking about Crescent Shaped Depression. This is one of those songs where I pay attention to everything, but I pay attention more to the drums, and it's just so groovy. Right when you get in, it's just boom, boom, poof, and just freaking, I don't even know how to play drums, but that song, if I started learning how to play drums, I would want to learn how to play that song. This song has everybody going crazy, and everybody's hitting on all cylinders, and I utterly adore the song. I don't know why I never had this on my top 10 to begin with. I thought it was tripping. I got a lot of comments saying, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really like that song, man. What was I talking about back then? Makes no sense. Top 3 song for sure. Number 2 is the song Introvert on their Last Thing You Forget album. Earlier in the video, I talked about how Ned Russin is an absolute pillar, and I guess everybody in this band is fantastic, but I feel like Ned is the key to the band, and he is having an absolute masterclass in this song. You talk about the lyrics, you talk about the melody, you talk about everything, the riffs, all that stuff. It's about the feeling, man. And in this song, you just feel that desperation in his voice. And I'm just like, I relate to this. I understand this. I've been that person before. And I feel like he knows how to display that type of emotion and relatability for a lot of people very easily, more than anybody else in the band. And that's not to disrespect anybody else in the band, because everybody is fantastic, like I have said. But this song in particular is an absolute beauty from Ned Russin and the whole band in general, because it's not just him. This song, are you kidding me? This is Title Fight. This whole song is Title Fight in its earlier stages and in general. So that's why I have it at number 2. Love this song, Introvert. And at number 1, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you clicked off after the first couple songs, totally understand. Number 1, Shed. And I don't even think it's that close, man. Also, a humongous representation of Title Fight, and every time I look at a live video or concert on YouTube, that initial riff just makes everybody in complete unison have this destruction, but it's so accepting at the same time. It's not that type of destruction where it's like you want everybody to crumble and just go away forever. It's that type of destruction where it's like, let me help you out and friggin' run over this mailbox or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a sense of community in this song that I get. And I feel like that's very important for a lot of bands to create. You want to create that type of unity for a lot of people and relatability and all that stuff. But Title Fight, Shed, from their Shed album 2011. Sure, there can be other ones that have better melody, lyrics, whatever. I don't care. This is literally Title Fight. You hear that riff, everybody's going crazy, and for good reason. How many times have I said for good reason in this video? Let me know. Anyways, that's my top 10 videos. Top 10 Title Fight songs videos. Top 10 Title Fight videos. Let me know if I made you mad. Let me know if I made you sad. Agree, disagree, all that jazz. Like and subscribe. Keep the music alive. Title Fight will never die. I literally forgot the honorable mentions, so I'm going to say them now. I have Receiving Line from their Spring Songs EP on there. And I have Lefty from Floral Green. Receiving Line, underrated AF. Spring Songs in general. And yeah, I'm pretty stupid for forgetting to record that part. Maybe I should do honorable mentions in the beginning, like a smart person.